What is up, my people? Today we are reacting to story time. I think she cheated. She said she was asleep. Yikes. Yikes, brother. It's one of those. Yeah, she was asleep for you. She was asleep for you and awake for another activity. I'm sorry to tell you. But yeah, man, it's one of those things that, it happens to the best of us, I guess. It is what it is. So let's see how this brother handled and witnessed a very traumatic experience for all of us men. Shout out to all of us black men. Black men don't cheat, so we do not deserve this kind of behavior. Very sad thing to see that this happened to this brother. Yeah, very unfortunate.
Friends, they went to Atlanta for their birthday trip. So her birthday trip, her and two of her friends, they went to Atlanta for their birthday trip. So her and one friend, they flew out together on Thursday. The other friend met them on Friday. They went out Friday night. So Saturday morning, and I fight on Saturday. She calls me at 10 in the morning while I'm weighing in. I call her back about 30 minutes later once I'm done with everything. I'm laying on the floor, getting rehydrated, just, trying to chill, get myself together before the fight. And she's talking. She's telling me about, everything that happened the night before. Right? Normal relationship stuff. And when I get back to the crib, I call her. She's getting her outfit together. She's like, should I wear this or this? I'm like, go ahead, wear that dress. And now it's Sunday morning. About 10 in the morning, I leave. I go to Chicago because whenever I'm just in like a jacked up mood, that's where I want to go back home. As I'm driving to Chicago around 11 in the morning, like, yo, I hope you had a good night. And then I text her again at 1. I'm like, hey, I haven't heard from you, but I guess I'll talk to you later. Then around 3, and mind you, this whole time I have her location. So from that morning, I saw that she was at these apartments in Atlanta. The Airbnb is in a whole.
Quick question. I don't live in America, but why is it that every single time I watch these kind of videos of like girls cheating, why is it always in Atlanta? Like, what about Atlanta? I know that there's a lot of, actually, I'm probably just gonna end up answering myself now, but I think it's because there's a lot of rappers, there, a lot of scammers, a lot of people that act like they've got money, and sometimes actually they do have money. So I guess that's why it promotes a lot of unscathing behavior, a lot of ratchet behavior. I guess.
Different part of Georgia, like Decatur. So what are you doing in Atlanta? Some heard from you, but I guess I'll talk to you later. Then around 3, and mind you, this whole time I have her location. So from that morning, I saw that she was at these apartments in Atlanta. The Airbnb is in a whole different part of Georgia, like Decatur. So what are you doing in Atlanta in some apartments? Okay.
Bro, she was working. Like, she was just working. She was probably just having she was just working. She probably just had a part-time job at Atlanta. She was going back to Georgia the same day. Like, chill. It's not that deep.
I start calling her around 3:30 before I leave Chicago. And this is 3:30 Chicago time, so she's like 4:30, right? I'm calling, FaceTime is not going through. I'm regular calling her. First it's ringing, and then by the 7th time I called, it just goes straight to voicemail. Okay. I start calling her friend that flew down with her on Thursday. It's ringing. Same thing, starts hitting voicemail. Okay. I just texted her, because I have a location. I said, bet, don't worry about it. Here I come. I lost my fight. I'm in my feelings. And now you're playing in my face? Like, you doing some stuff right now that, like, if I did it, like, I would be the worst dude on earth. And, like, your friends would be like, you need to stop talking to him types. But now you're doing it to me? Okay. Bet, I'll be there. Don't worry. 10 hours. That's not nothing. I'll do it. Watch this.
Yeah, that's a L, brother. That's a L, brother. Me personally, I would have handled it differently. Like, why you're investing too much time, too much effort into someone that's clearly not investing it into you? Like, my brother, you're telling me you're taking a 10-hour flight to go see this woman that you think is cheating on you? A 10-hour flight. This is not just a 1-hour drive. This is a 10-hour flight that you're taking for a girl. Yeah, you're doing too much, brother. You're doing too much. And I get it. We all do some dumb shit when we're in love, when we're in our feelings. But you know, we have to point out the mistakes that have been made, and this is clearly one of the mistakes.
Her friends start calling me. What's up? What's up? Where y'all at? What's going on? Oh, she's stuttering. I'm about to go to the apartments to go get my girl. Why weren't y'all together? Oh, the other friend who has the brother. So the apartment that my girl was staying at apparently is the other friend's brother's apartment. And the other friend apparently was throwing up in the section and the club. Like, they just kicked them all out because, like, you can't be in here, you're throwing up all over the place. So they kicked them out. This is a story they told me. The friend who has the rental, she drives my girl and the other friend to that girl's brother's apartment in Atlanta, and then she goes back. First, she goes back to the function to get their stuff, which they left at the function, and then she goes to the Airbnb. Okay. And now, at 4:30, 5 o'clock, now you're going to go get her from the apartment. After I've been calling both of y'all for the last 30 minutes, now is when you go. Okay, that's the story you're going with? Cool, bet. Don't worry, I got you. Couple minutes pass. Now here go my girl. Now she FaceTime me. And what's strange about that is that the only reason why you're about to go pick up my girl is because obviously y'all been in communication. So if my girl can call you, why can't she call me? Like, why didn't my girl call me immediately or text me and was like, hey, like, this is what's happening? My girl doesn't get into any type of communication with me, text me nothing until she gets into that rental car. She FaceTimes me. Well, she does that shit on purpose. Like, she FaceTime me and she's trying to, like, play that role that, like, oh, see, like, I still have my clothes on, I have my jacket on, I still have my makeup on, I still have my jewelry on. Like, nothing happened, you know. I've been in and out of sleep since, you know, we got to the apartment in the morning. It was just me and that other girl. Well, okay, if it was just that harmless, why didn't you FaceTime me in the apartment? Why did you wait until you were getting in the car before you FaceTime me? We've been going back and forth for the last day. She still hasn't answered that question for me. And I feel like that's just an important detail. Because I know if the roles were reversed, if I was doing the same stuff, bro, like, it wouldn't even, like, no, this junk would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. So the fact that, like, somebody who
I can tell by the way that he's speaking that he really tried. You can tell that he tried. And it's clear, the signs are there. You can tell by the story that he can already tell that there's something fishy going on. That he can tell that he already realized that she's probably cheating, but because he's probably in love with this girl that he's talking about, he's still trying his best to see if perhaps he's wrong. You can tell that. You can tell. But man, sometimes you just gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, man. You got to. You got to. When it's bringing you more headache than it's bringing you peace, you have to let it go. You have to. And sometimes this is difficult, especially when you've grown attached to this person, but you have to know what's best for you. Right? And it's not being selfish, it's being selfless. You have to care for yourself before you care for other people. And also, and it's one thing that actually, shout out to Young Don the Sauce God. Something that he said on one of his videos. Go where you're wanted and appreciated, and not where you're tolerated. When you're at a place where you feel like you're being tolerated or disrespected, or people are treating you like you're just baggage or like luggage, leave. Go where people want you. Go where people need you. Go where people want to see you thrive, want to see what's best for you. And sometimes we fail to do that, especially when we're attached to people. We negate seeing certain things, certain bad behaviors in these people. And it's sad, man. It's sad, man. Because I feel like a lot of us men go through these stages in life with women, like, and I don't really want to go into a whole tangent, but I feel like us men, when we're meeting a girl, we first see this girl as a more with sexual intentions. So we wanna sleep with her as quick as possible. We wanna, we just want to get to sleep in as quick as possible. But once we get into a relationship and we start to develop feelings for this woman, our love intensifies in such a way where we would literally die for this human being. We would do anything to protect this human being and create family with this woman and all of that sort. So we start to see her less as a sexual desire, more as a start to see her as more as something that we have to protect at all costs, regardless if it makes us, or if it doesn't necessarily benefit us, or if it puts us in a position that is dangerous sometimes. Because that's what us men have done since the beginning of time. I mean, we've went literally to war because of women. But yeah, man, this brother is I can tell he's down bad.
Who says that they hate liars, they hate manipulators. Now you're lying and you're trying to manipulate me? As if I was born yesterday, as if I don't do this. Like, this is the reason this is my first and last relationship, actually. This is the reason why. Because
it's not gonna be your last relationship, don't worry.
Before, I've been the other guy, so I know how it goes. So that's why I don't take relationships serious, because I know how easy it is, bro. I know how easy it is. So not the fact that, like, you're trying to play in my face as if I don't know what really happened, that you were just asleep and you didn't do, even if you didn't cheat, because that's what she's saying. I didn't cheat. You want me to say I cheated, but I didn't cheat. Even if you didn't cheat, you was doing something you had no business doing. And you won't tell me.
Yeah.
And you won't tell me because you probably did something so foul I would leave you for it. So rather than for you to tell me, so I would be able to be like, you know what, you did that, I'm out. You're just gonna leave me in the dark and tell me a lie. So now I can go around and tell people that because I wouldn't believe you, because I was insecure. There's no way. I've been with this girl for over a year. Her sister's wedding is in a couple of weeks, bro. I got the measurements and everything for my outfit for the wedding.
Yeah, that's tough.
I have, like, her dad is, like, bringing the outfit back from where it's coming from. And this is how you planned it? Forget, I don't care what you did. The fact that you won't even be honest with me. And I thought that's crazy. And what's even crazy is that she will take it to the grave. And that's what's so, like, I really believed in her. I really believed in the relationship. I swear to God I did. I told this girl things I ain't never told. I opened up in ways I'll never open up again. I'll tell you that. And this is how you play it in one night, bro. One night. And everything just flipped. Yo, like, this junk it's crazy, bro. This junk is truly crazy. Her birthday trip.
Yeah, man. That's tough. I can't lie. From what I can tell from what he's saying, he used to be the type of guy to not take girls seriously. So he was probably the type of guy to also, like, cheat a lot. So, but he's most likely changing, or he most likely changed for this girl that he's with now. And, it's going to make it even harder now for the next time. Because I know he said he's never going to get into a relationship again. That's not true. Like, brother, you're just going through a phase. It's going to, it's going to die down eventually. You're going to move on with your life. And, you're going to get into another relationship, but it's going to make it more difficult for you to trust someone, especially because, and I know it sounds contradicting, because he used to be the guy cheating, and now he got cheated on when he was changing, perhaps, most likely he was changing. And this happened, so he's going to be like, oh, nah, hell no, I'm not going to change anymore, like, fuck that. Like, so he's kind of like in a very tough situation where it's going to be hard for him to open up again. Of course he will, like any of us do. It happens with time. They say time heals all the wounds. It's very accurate. It's very accurate, especially when it comes to, like, feelings. And, time is going to heal those wounds eventually. And another thing I wanted to say is that, man, woman, when you guys cheat, Shout out to all my queens out there. Shout out to all my ladies. But yo, when some women cheat, when women cheat in general, bro, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know how they say men cheat like dogs and women cheat like cats? It's 100% accurate, bro. Like, y'all are so sly. Like, you guys are so like secret with it. Like, you guys can hide very well. But eventually, and like with anybody that cheats, regardless if you're a man or a woman, it's gonna come to the light someday. Doesn't matter how much you try to hide it. Something about your behavior, about how you act, is going to tell on you. Your body always tells the truth, or your body always finds a way. When you're lying, it always finds a way to show that you're lying. So eventually, it's gonna come out. Especially, you start to notice that the girl starts to disrespect you. She's not taking you seriously. She's not as sexually interested in you as she used to be. Like, she doesn't really want to like do certain things with you anymore. Those are things that usually women tend to do when they're not saying when they're cheating, but they start to lose interest in the guy, right? But yeah, man, you women are something else when you guys cheat, bro. You guys cheat like fucking demons. And like us niggas, like, we cheat, but it's like, man, I'm not even gonna get into that whole topic, but yeah, you women are devious creatures, man. Shout out to all my queens, though. Love y'all.
Random number on Monday night. This random number, this text now number, texted me, and they're like, "Yeah, bro, I just had to let you know that your girl cheated on you that weekend." I'm thinking that it's my girl's other friend. So I texted it back. I'm like, "Is it such and such?" They text me back, and they're like, "Bro, it doesn't even matter who it is. We just have to let you know. Matter of fact, here's some other stuff that we need to let you know." So they start saying that whole time behind my back, my girl's been saying like, I'm broke. Saying I don't have nothing going for myself. She posted on Valentine's Day on her IG. The dudes that she's been talking to, she blocked all of them from seeing her story that day.
Oh.
I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But I'm like, how do I know like this isn't somebody like from my past or just somebody that's trying to play my
No, he's coping. You see, this is what I'm saying. Like, he's trying his best to still validate this girl, which is something us men do a lot. Because we don't have such high standards as women, which is true. We really don't. We do our best to validate a woman, whereas how women do the opposite. They do their best to see red flags on a guy, specifically when they're meeting a guy, right? But whereas us guys, we do our best to validate the girl. We're like, oh, she has this, but she's cute, but she's this. So we do our best. Like, you can even tell this guy, even now, like, he's still trying to like maybe find some kind of hope that it's not his girl, brother. It is. Even if it wasn't his girl, the fact that your girl is around girls that act that kind of way, it's only a matter of time until she does the same thing. Because that's another thing, man. Girls are very easily influenced creatures, and I feel like the more the bad influence they have, they'll eventually do it. And this goes for men and for men as well. Like, bro, you are the sum of your 5 friends is a very accurate statement.
Say that, okay, your girl said that you struggle so much that you have to give blood to make ends meet, right? I'll show y'all something. My last semester at MSU, I was taking 18 credits, so I couldn't work full time. I had to work part time while taking the 18 credits while still trying to train. So hell yeah, I was giving plasma twice a week last semester. I was. I gotta pay my rent. I gotta put gas in my car. I gotta put gas in her car. I gotta send her money for food. I gotta send her money for her nails. I gotta get my hair cut. Everything costs. When they say that, the only person in my life who knew that I was giving plasma at one point in my life is my ex.
Yeah.
So when they say that, I'm like, okay, damn. So she must really be out here just talking crazy about me, right? Cool.
Yes,
so that's
brother.
Monday night.
Yes.
I don't even go to sleep. Tuesday morning hit. I drive to her house. It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm ringing her doorbell. She comes to the door. She talking out the screen. What are you doing here? I got her an iPad for her birthday. I'm like, let me get my iPad back. She was like, okay, I'll give it back to you, but not right now. You need to leave. You can't be here right now. I'm like, I'm not leaving until you give me this iPad. Her dad walks up to the door. He looking through the screen. He's like, who's this? What's going on? I explained to him, I'm like, yo, like, I gave your daughter an iPad, and I'm just here to get it back. So her mom walks up to the door too. Shut the door. Both of her parents walk out the door. My ex, she gets to calling her friend that went to ATL with her. She's FaceTime her. She's showing that like I'm at the house type shit, right? So her friend pulls up. She starts pointing her finger in my face like, you have some nerve, you got some audacity being up here. All the times you betrayed her, all the times you lied to her, this, that, and the third. I put my hand in her face. I'm not even paying her no mind. Again, I go back to talking to my ex's dad. I'm like, listen, I'm just here to get the iPad back. Both of her parents are saying that, oh, well, since you got her the gift, she should keep the gift regardless of what y'all got going on. I'm like, look, either y'all can give me the iPad or y'all can give me $700, but I'm leaving here with something. Mind you, she knew to receive
I'm
the
leaving.
iPad.
I'm leaving it with something. That's such a crash out statement. I love it. I personally, in that situation, bro, I get what they mean. Like, yo, if you gave something, regardless if it's your girlfriend, like a friend, whoever it is, if you gave something as a gift, don't ask it back. You just look like an idiot. You just look like, even if, because you're in the right. You're in the right in the sense of to feel the way that you did, because you were betrayed. This girl betrayed you when it seemed like you were trying your best to make ends meet. But brother, let it go. Like, yeah, the iPad was $700. It's money. You'll make it back. Just work. You'll make it back. I know it sounds easier than to say it than to actually do it. But brother, let's say, would you, if you gave your girl, and actually comment down below, what would you do if you gave your girl a gift, but then you found out she cheated on you? Would you then ask for the gift back, for her to give you the gift back, or would you just move on? Right. Me personally, I would just move on. Like, whatever I gave to you as a gift, that's you. Stay, you do whatever with it. Like, I just don't want you in my life anymore. I'm not gonna be petty and ask for for the things that I gave you. Like, that's just not me.
I'm showing him my ID. He sees my full name. He was like, say your name. I say my full name. He was like, what's your dad's name? I say my dad's full name. He was like, do you have an uncle that stays in Atlanta? I'm like, yeah, his name is Uncle such and such. His eyes widen. He's like, I knew your daddy and uncle from back in the day. He starts asking me, do you know this person? Do you know that person? Do you know this person? I'm like, bro, I grew up with my mom. I spent most of my time in Chicago with my mom. I only spent a couple of years with my dad. I don't know who you're talking about right now. Can I get my iPad? He's like, okay, I understand. Him and his wife trying to invite me inside. I'm not going. My ex, she not going for that either. He was like, where's your dad at right now? I just look at him. My dad passed away 2019. He had a stroke.
Oh.
So he grabs my hand. He's like, I'm sorry that happened to you. Would you believe my ex? I've been with this girl over a year. In that very moment, she rolled her eyes and said, don't feel no sympathy for him. Your dad is asking me where my dad is. I say, my dad is not here no more. He's saying, I'm sorry for you. For you to roll your eyes and say, don't feel sympathy for him in this moment. Don't feel sympathy for me over an iPad. Because I pulled up to your house early in the morning to get my iPad back. Because you behind my back saying I'm broke, right? Okay, cool. Let me get my iPad back. Now it's, don't feel no sympathy for him. Who cares? Who cares that his dad is dead? It's my face. I look at her. I look at her dad. I look at her mom. I look at her friend. Her friend's on the phone with my ex's oldest sister. They talking about me. I'm like, these aren't even good people. I look back to her dad. I'm like, you know what, sir? Don't even worry about it. It's fine. It's cool. You guys can have it.
Yeah.
He's like, no. But the wedding, after we come back from the wedding, why don't you come back? We'll invite you back and we'll talk about it. I'm like, there's nothing to talk about, sir.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
You're right.
sorry about everything. You guys had an iPad. Have a good one. And I'm
good.
off.
Yeah.
If I wasn't in my right mind, as soon as she said, do you understand what I
would have crashed out.
Moment?
Yeah.
If I wasn't in my right mind,
you would have crashed out, definitely.
Off. She's right there. She's in arm's reach. Do you understand what I could have done? Right
Don't say it, brother. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
In front of her parents, what I could have done.
Don't.
Now I'd be dead wrong if I still went to her sister's wedding tomorrow and I crashed that whole thing, right? I'd be the worst dude on earth if I did that, right? Shit, this is after I took her to my mom's headstone. She was the first person to see it with me. This is after I took her to my dad's headstone. One time we was in the back seat. I'm talking to her. She's like, okay, just open up to me. Like, just tell me how you really feel. I'm telling her, like, yo, I have this deep sense of sadness because no matter what I do, no matter what I accomplish for the rest of my life, my parents will never see it. I graduated high school. I started driving. My mom didn't get to see it. I walked the stage, Michigan State, cap and gown,
graduated. After I got kicked out of there for 2 years, I still graduated. Neither of my parents were there to see it. My dad loved boxing. He loved fighting, bro. I've been boxing for 3 years. I'm a 2-time state Golden Glove champion. My dad will never see me fight. If I turn pro, he's never gonna see me as a pro fighter. You know that. I told you that. I was damn near about to start crying telling you that shit just for you to turn around and say, don't feel sympathy for him over an iPad. Okay? Over an iPad, right? So let this be a lesson, y'all. I saw the signs early. Within like the first month of me talking to her, I saw the signs. I was hard-headed. I'm like, I can fix this person. I can change this person. I can grow with this person. My body was telling me. Before I met her, it was nothing for me to wake up early in the morning, run 5, 6, 7 miles, go to class, go to work, come back, train again, go spar, 7, 8 rounds, no problem. I would do that 6 days a week. I started laying with her. Now for me to wake up, bro, it's hard. For me to wake up before 7, it's hard. For me to go out and run 5 miles, it's hard. For me to spar more than 3 rounds, it's hard, bro. It's draining me of my life force energy, bro. I felt it, but I'm like, let me hold on to this person. I'll figure it out myself. No. She's cursing me behind my back. She's saying I'm not gonna be nothing. She's saying I'm broke behind my back. She's putting that on my spirit. I'm exchanging energy with her, and that's what she's saying behind my back. Rather than for her to be praying for me, rather than for her to be speaking life into me.
Yeah, man, that's tough, man. Honestly, I wish you all the best, brother. It's a very sad situation to be in. Life is complicated, you know. Life, especially relationships and feelings, it's a very complicated thing to handle and deal with sometimes. Well, if not always. I saw a comment here. Yeah, this one. You taking your blood out. Your body and her nails and hair are on your list of priorities. If that woman loved you, she would never allow you to do that. And regardless, which goes back to the thing that I was saying before, which is when us men really love, like truly are in love, we will literally die for a woman, like die for our kids, die for a woman. It's true. I'm not saying this is right. He really shouldn't. If you're at a point in your life where you have to, take out your blood to get money to sustain yourself, your girlfriend's hair and nails should not be in your priority list, my friend. Like that. This goes back to what I was saying. You have to prioritize yourself to even help someone else, or to even be with someone else. You have to be in a good mental state yourself, right? You can't be in a bad mental state and be with someone that's in a good mental state and think that you're going to be in a good mental state. Most likely what will happen is you're going to put that person down as well. And yeah, man, again, I wish this brother all the best. I'm sorry for your loss. It's very sad to experience the things that you have, but you seem like a good guy. I believe in you. I think you definitely overcome whatever you went through and whatever you're gonna go through in life, as long as you have the right mentality, right? That you can bounce back from anything in life as long as you put the right mindset to it. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers on this channel. I think I can do it. I hope so. But I need you guys' support. And also check out these videos right here, which I think that you'll like. And check out my social media accounts as well, which are somewhere over here. But yeah, guys, I'll see you soon. Maybe someday. I don't know. I'm out.